guys, I'm sorry it's been such a long time. I appreciate all of you guys that are still here. I know my channel is very small, but I have been active on TikTok just because the videos are smaller. There's not a lot of editing that goes into it, especially with the type of content that I put out, which is my health, my journey in life, and how I balance it all. A lot has happened since I've seen you guys, and I do want to add that eventually I want to put old content that I still have, like doctor's appointments, how my body is doing, my transformations and stuff like that with my health, so you guys can see how my body has been changing and how the health system has been with me personally and stuff like that. I've had some wonderful doctors, but at the same time, I have struggled with some. So you guys will get to see that as well, and I will put that's old content. But I thought right now this is the perfect moment because it's January. This is being filmed in January. I'm sorry if it goes out a little later because life. I don't know if you guys remember, last year around this time, I had a biopsy done. So I decided to do a vision board. This is my vision board from last year, and I have a video of it with details. I will put it at the end. So we're doing another vision board this year. But first, I want to put check marks on all the ones that I was able to accomplish on this side. That way I can keep myself accountable. And then I'll do another vision board for this year. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's get started. I'm going to print out some stuff. Let me go get it. Last year I used these for my vision board and I loved it. It's like little photos and I have them right here. I have been starting to print them out so I can be getting ready. And I'm using these for both keeping myself accountable on what I was able to accomplish this last year and this New Year's vision board. It's a lot, I know. And I still have more to print out. This is what the little printer looks like. I'll show you this one. This is what they look like as they come out. And then I'll be cutting them and preparing them all. Let's do it. Let's print out some stuff. More stuff, I should say. You know what the funny thing is that last year when I was doing this, I had literally just had a kidney biopsy, so I couldn't really move a lot. And guess what happened now? Because the situation that I was in recently, and I will tell you as I'm doing this, I fell down pretty hard and I hit my shoulder and my head on this side. And on this side is where I have my seizures. This is where my seizures come from. So I have a concussion. So we have to be sitting down and not trying to move a lot and trying not to be on my phone, which is ironic. And the light, I have a light on me right now, or watching TV. I've been listening to podcasts a lot. So you might guys just see me just looking down and stuff like that as I do it and keep you guys updated as I go, just because I'm not allowed to be so much there so I can heal faster. I'm not allowed to work out right now for like 2 weeks. And even doing this is making me nauseous. So that's ironic, huh? That's my life, guys. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my channel. I'm Eunice. I have stage 3 kidney failure, seizures, heart arrhythmias, and some more stuff. And here's to that concussion that I have. That's my life, guys. Welcome to my life, and let's get started. So what you do is you turn it on, and then there's an app on the phone where you connect it to, and you start printing out things. So unfortunately, I can show you. Maybe I can record on my phone to see. Yeah, let me do that. All right, so I'll put here what it looks like on my phone. And literally all it does, it comes up and down, up and down, up and down, so it comes out like this. I wanted it a little smaller so I can cut it up, but that was me when I was a baby. I was probably like 4 years old there. And I'm gonna keep doing this for a while, so I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, friends, it's actually the end of February. So I haven't been able to post this, which I've been quite upset about because I've had other stuff happen that I've been wanting to post. But, you know, things happen for a reason. I'm finally able to print out things because I've been waiting for these because I ran out and they're finally here. So I'm printing out more and then we're gonna finish the one for next week where I have my New Year's resolution one. That's really late. I no longer have a concussion, which is really good. I'm back to being active. I guess the one thing that has changed is that I am on new medication. You'll see that video coming through with my neurologist. My seizures are getting worse. I'm actually, a little background, I'm actually having convulsions where I go down and twitch. I have appointments coming up to see what the plan is. But you know what? We are fine. We are fine. We're doing our New Year's resolution board and we're gonna get this done. I'm fine. I'm here for a reason. You know what I mean? We are all here for a reason. So let's continue to do this. I'm still gonna print out more stuff. Okay guys, back to it. I feel like I can never finish this. I started it in January. We're the end of March, guys. This is gonna get done. I'm gonna be happy for myself of what I was able to accomplish last year and be able to do my new goals for this year, although some goals has already happened. We're manifesting. All right, so I did I did cut out all the little photos that I wanted and all the little quotes. So right now, I'm gonna arrange them of what I was able to accomplish last year and then glue them on. I'm gonna put all the little quotes over here. Hopefully they don't get lost. And then all the actual photos here. It's a lot of photos, guys. All right, well, I do this and then I'll show you guys and I will be right back. Okay, guys, is it the next day? Yes. I'm wearing the same top? Yes. I just want to finish this video. If you hear a sound in the background, you figure out why in a minute. I'm almost done with it. I have one more photo to glue and then we'll be completely done. And I'm so excited. That's the little things in life. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I just burned myself. All right, guys. So these, excuse this, I'll figure this out later. This is nothing but me and the things that I accomplished last year. 2025, even though we're in March already. I'm so sorry. Hopefully the lighting's okay. I'm sorry for the glare. I'll show it officially here in a second. And now I have quotes to put on. So I'm gonna put on those quotes and I'll be right back, hopefully today. Okay guys, my last year vision board is finally done after so long. I apologize. And this is what it looks like. It's mostly me with quotes that I've learned from last year. So let's check it out. This is the surprise, guys. Look at that little booger. Remember, I wanted a doorman. Do you guys remember that? Ah! Well, I got her. Look at her. She's so cute. Look at that photo. This is me with a heart monitor on. I was here finding my self-love again. Look at that. And then here is where my health was declining and I don't know what the hell was going on. That day was the day I got my kidney biopsy. I don't know if you guys remember that. Well, there's a video where I go through my kidney biopsy. Here I am working out. Here I am with bubblegum. My boyfriend with bubblegum. Look how cute she is. By the way, my dog's name is Bubblegum. And if you speak Spanish, it's Chiclosa, because I'm training her to be a service dog. Look at that little cutie. That's my boyfriend. Here I am. I can finally feel myself attractive again. Bubblegum. That's the day I grabbed Bubblegum. We went to go get her. This is me working out. That's the day I turned 29 years old. This day I was happy because I can finally take my mask off. I had to wear it for 3 months. I was really excited. And then here I am where you could see a little bit of my abs because I started working out again and it was beautiful. Look at that little cutie. Here I am with the heart monitor on, but I was finally feeling attractive. Here I am. I don't know if you guys remember in the last one too, but where I was figuring out that I was actually bi. This is my birthday where I'm 29 and more working out. So some of the quotes that I posted here is like right here. I feel very attractive. You are her, act like it. Where I am attractive and I could see myself or feel myself back to my attractiveness, which is really nice. And then it has, you want to be really attractive? Heal. And that is so true, guys. You have to heal from your traumas. There was one time I was talking to one of my friends and I just cried. I cried the whole day, where that person really, really helped me out because he has known me for many, many years. And I just cried it out. I was finally able to heal. And I was just so angry that I couldn't figure out what was going on with me. And I picked myself up and I said, you know what? This stops now. I'm getting my life back to where I want it to be. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Life smells like love whenever you see beauty in everything. Guys, that's actually me. I see beauty in everything. Like if we're stuck in the road in traffic, I'm like, oh, nice. I get to have more time with you. If something messes up, I'm like, it's okay. We are going to figure out how to fix this. That's the person I am. I see beauty in everything. And I lost that part of me in the previous year. I think you're doing a beautiful job figuring out some heavy shit. Guys, that was so hard. What a painful year where I completely lost myself. I didn't know how to help myself from so much pain of being sick as an adult and doctors just pushing you away back and forth. And that was really hard, guys. She is the flower, the blooming, the becoming. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the previous year that I got. And my quote, I think it's in another video. And my quote was to bloom, guys. Sorry for this. This is where I was cutting. Here I am getting very strong medication. And here I am at the house where I couldn't figure out how to regulate my heart. It would go up and down, up and down. And I somehow needed oxygen, which makes sense because my heart would go up and down, up and down. To the girl I was, without you, it wouldn't be me. Yes, I now actually come in with force when it comes to, unfortunately, the medical field. Sometimes they push you back or they send you back and forth. And now I ask for more intense test on my body where I can be like, all right, we can officially rule this out. So I love that strength of character that I have with me. Honey, I rose up from the dead. Taylor Swift. I do it all the time. The amount of times I have relapsed and been close to death, whew, guys, it's about a good 6-7 times. And it's for a reason that I am still here, guys. And I know I can keep doing it when it gets hard. It's just, sometimes it's just, we forget. I forget that I can do that, the person that I am. And holy, she did it. Where I was finally able to get my Doberman. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the video, I wanted a Doberman. This is photo me where I feel attractive as well. Never feel guilty for setting boundaries that protect your peace. I would always be a yes girl. And now I have learned to be like, you know what? No. That's gonna damage my mental health, which I have worked too hard to get back into my peace. Yeah, I protect it now, where I'm like, nope, we're putting that boundary up there immediately if I don't think it's correct. I'm a very lenient person, but if it's too much, I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Seeing my dog happy is one of my favorite things in life. Oh my God, that little goofball is so funny. I am worthy of respect. I felt like a lot of people lost respect for me because of how I was starting to put boundaries. Simply, if you don't want to be here, don't be here. It's okay. If you want to be here, the door's open. If not, it's okay. Move on. And I am worthy of the respect because I'm learning to become a new person. And for some reason, sometimes people think, or they say, you changed or whatever. But that is life. We learn to change. We learn new things. And I am learning new things. I'm becoming a new person. I'm happy about it. I'm sorry, I'm a little shaky. My medicine makes me a little shaky. And then this one, if you don't spend enough time getting to know yourself, you'll end up observing everyone else's definition of you. And that's what I just said, guys. Get to know yourself, spend time with yourself. It's okay to say no. Over here, you can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. That was really hard to learn because there were some people that I really, really, really loved and I had to say goodbye to them or I had to put boundaries up really hard. But it's true. If I see something that can make me sick mentally, even physically, I'm going to say no, I'm going to skip it this time. That's my boyfriend right there again. But that's that page. It's really cute. Stay aligned with your own energy and let people meet you there. Yes, the same thing, guys. My energy is changing. I believe I can do a lot more. And if you're not okay with it, move on. I am a very powerful, strong human being. It feels amazing to do that, and it feels very peaceful to even say that. And then that's me working out. And this one, I don't know if you guys remember the one from last year, but it says, all I did this year was become more gay. And that's a shirt that says, I just look straight. And I was celebrating Pride. Everything I want wants me more. I don't know if you guys remember from the last one, but I really wanted to do social media. On YouTube, unfortunately, I have a lot of videos I haven't posted, and hopefully I'll be able to post them and just say that it's from the past because there's a lot of medical stuff there. I will post them. It was just getting too hard to do long versions of things. So I was more on TikTok. You're more than welcome to follow me there. And now I'm learning to be on Instagram. You're more than welcome to follow me there as well. And then goodbye to needing their validation. That was hard as well. I needed validation from every single person. Like, I would ask myself, I still struggle with this, I'm not gonna lie, to be like, why do I need validation? Why do I need people to like me? The fact that I'm learning, or I catch it in my brain that I'm doing it, I distract myself, or I say to myself, it's okay, I'm okay. There's Bubblegum with her little Pluto. It's the cutest little thing ever. Over here, you are your home. For the longest time, I would say, where's my home? Where do I live? I felt like anywhere I would go, I would feel like I didn't have a home. And it turns out I am my home. I am safe because I am me, and I know I'm gonna protect myself. Here I am healing. I was so happy this day because that was the last time. I don't know if you can see the mask. That was the last day I had to wear a mask, and I was just so excited that I'm like, oh my God, after 3 months, I can stop. And it says it's about being masculine and feminine at the same time. One of the big questions I would ask myself, am I more masculine or more feminine? And the reality is that I'm both. Sometimes I'm in joggers, doing exercise, walking my dog, and then other times I'm feminine. I'm in high heels. I'm in dresses and stuff like that. There's Bubblegum again. This is me and Bubblegum in the back. Ironically, some of the worst people in my life made me a better person. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys remember, but I talk about a person that really messed up my brain. Well, that person is gone from my life. Somebody else has to deal with them, but not me. And it has showed me that I never want to be like them. Over here, the 3-season life, choices, chances, and changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or you will never change. And that's true. We have to leap in our faith that we can do things. This is Bubblegum. She used to climb up her little fence, so it didn't even work. It was the funniest little thing ever. She was just maybe a month old. She's so cute. And you're not hard to love. I felt like I am a very hard person to love just because of my health, but in reality, I'm not. I deserve to be loved and deserve to be accepted by who I am completely, even with my health. If you like it, good. If you don't, peace out. Even though I do have a health condition, there's so many more beautiful things about me. This is Bubblegum again. She's trying to reach for her food. It was the cutest little thing ever. She was just going, you can't see it, but she was on top of me waiting for her food. It was just so cute. This is when I turned 29 years old. I celebrated myself. I usually don't know how to celebrate myself, guys. I never learned how to do that. It says deleted the chapter, not the lesson, where I was deciding to delete chapters of my life and say goodbye to them, but I will never forget the lessons that I learned when it was really hard. Over here, the worst thing you can do to a person with an invisible illness is make them feel like they need to prove how sick they are. I don't need to prove anything. If you believe me, good. If you don't believe me, okay, get away. I don't need you. And I don't need to keep explaining myself that I am sick. I know I'm sick. There's videos of me sick. Here I am trying to prove that there's videos of me sick, but I don't need to prove anything just because I look normal. Here is Bubblegum with this little guy's named Moose. They kind of grew up together and we would call them boyfriend and girlfriend. They always wanted to be each other and get so excited when they're by each other. Here they're like puppies. Here I am with my 4-pack is almost coming in and my legs, you could see my muscle there. And I was really, really happy that day that my body's coming back to where it was. And it's been hard, but just talking to that person that I said, getting that pain out and be like, you know what, I'm getting up and it's time to work out. Because I went to the point where I couldn't even work out anymore. I felt like I was a couch potato because I was too scared of fainting and stuff.
At the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I'm fainting anyways when I'm sitting down, so might as well faint when I'm moving. Little by little, my body got better when it came to moving. Here and there, I still feel pretty bad, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. My body's telling me when to stop, and I learn to listen to it. And it says 1% better every day. We don't have to get to our destination immediately. It's little by little. Look at me doing this video in March. And then everything's aligning. It's true, everything is aligning. There's a reason why all this happens, guys. And I am very happy of how far I've come in a year. I haven't put new stuff in or my New Year's resolutions. That's going to be the next video. But here I am from all of this, guys. I didn't get to skate, but it's okay. I had other things that came. I didn't get to really go out, but bubblegum came, and that was one of my biggest goals. I didn't get to drive either because my seizures are getting pretty bad, but that's okay as well. I got to hike, and my Doberman was my main one, and I got her. I got bubblegum. I'm definitely made my little self very, very happy. And I learned to heal my mind a lot more and to be comfortable with myself. That's pretty awesome that I was able to accomplish my main ones. Look at that. Look at all those photos where I feel attractive. My little Dolby. It's so cute. And to feel safe in my body even though I'm sick. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this. I'm happy to be back, and you'll see more videos coming up.
All right, I love you guys. Thank you guys for still being here, those of you that are still here. And if you're new, welcome to my journey. I am Eunice. I have a chronic illness, and I'm learning to see life as it goes. I love you. Peace out.